Hey, what's up you guys, it is Alex. It is actually 4 o'clock in the morning. I figured I would film this now because I'm really not that tired. And then when I come home from work at 6 o'clock later today, I can just edit this and put it up. So, a guy named Lucas Green commented on my last video calling you guys crazy for getting me to 300 subs, asking me if I had any tips for binding in the summer. If you're a trans person watching this, you know the struggle. If you are not, pretty much a binder, you wear it to compress your chest, and you can just imagine how that is when you're sweaty in the summer. It gets all sweaty and gross and uncomfortable and it sticks to you and it's not a good time, and binding just sucks in general. So pretty much my number one tip, I don't even follow it that well, but my number one tip is it doesn't particularly have to do with wearing the binder itself, but stay hydrated. Keep drinking water because it's the summer, you're going to be hot, you're going to be sweating. Just keep replenishing that water. Keep drinking water. You'll definitely, trust me, just trust me, just drink water. Just drink water. I'm not allowed to at work. I'm not allowed to have any personal items in my department, which I don't understand. I can't understand how we can't have a bottle of water. Those are apparently the rules at my company, which are some of the dumbest rules I've ever heard. But my second tip is, honestly, try to stay away from super strenuous activity. If you can stay away from being outside in the heat for too long, like physically doing things, like if you're outside doing yard work or something, try not to be out there for too long. Once again, keep hydrated. Make sure you're drinking water because it's not only, it's not like you can't be out there all day with a binder on. It's just, it's going to get really sweaty. It's going to get uncomfortable. Another thing that I want to pretty much aware of is, if you are binding at all, not just in the summer, don't bind with ace bandages and don't bind with tape. Now, I know a couple of guys bind with KT tape. I'll be honest, I do too every once in a while. I like the KT tape. It kind of gives my chest a breather just for short periods of time. Now, the reason they don't want you to use ace bandages or KT tape is because when you breathe, the material doesn't expand, it stays to where it is. So when you try to take in that deep breath, your body can't do what it needs to do to expand and take that breath, because the tape or the ace bandage is keeping you constricted. Whereas if you're wearing a binder, it kind of moves with your body a little bit. Nothing will ever compare to not wearing a binder, but if you can wear a binder, stay away from KT tape and stay away from tape and ace bandages. Another thing I would recommend is, there's obviously a lot of different variations of chest binders. There's the tri-top ones, and then there's full double front compressions. If you're buying from Underworks or even from GC2B, they have the ones that'll just do your chest and then go all the way down. Though I think GC2B is just cloth at the bottom. So if you want to wear one that's like a full frontal compression, I would go with that one compared to the Underworks. Specifically because if you are wearing a double front compression like I used to wear, it compresses your stomach as well. So if you're wearing that in the summer, you're hot, you're sweating, you're not drinking fluids, you're very likely you're going to pass out and need medical attention. So I would say, if you can, and if you own one, wear the tri-top. Don't wear anything double front compression. Just try to stay away from wearing too much material to begin with. If you can wear a binder with a tank top and shorts, I would recommend that. I don't recommend you go out wearing a sweatshirt, your binder with a t-shirt and a pair of pants, specifically because that's going to be way too hot for you, and you don't need to do that in the summer. You're going to kind of stick out like a sore thumb if you're in the summer walking around in a sweatshirt and jeans. Now, one more thing I feel like I should preface is that binders do hold in your body heat, and because they hold in the body heat and they're so close to your chest, it's going to keep that heat in, which is obviously going to cause you to sweat. It's going to soak up all your sweat. So if you have to wear a binder in the summer, which I know a lot of my trans guys do, we all gotta wear them this summer, try to wear fabrics over the binder that are breathable. Don't go and wear something heavy or thick. Try to stay with the cooler materials that air can get through easily, because you do want to try and stay cool. Like, if you can stand in front of a fan, I would say stand in front of a fan. If you can get away without binding, get away without binding. But definitely try to stay in the realm of fabrics that'll let air in a lot easier, just so it can kind of cool you down a little bit. Because if you're wearing the binder itself, that's going to keep the heat in, and then you wear a t-shirt over that, that's going to keep the heat in, you're going to get really hot. Once again, you could overheat and you could need medical attention. So I just want you guys to be safe. So really, I'm going to try and see if I can remember what I said and go back down the line. So definitely, every single one of these, stay hydrated. Drink as much water as you can. 2, if you're going to wear a binder, wear the tri-top. Don't wear anything that is very long. And once again, if you are wearing a binder, wear fabrics over it that are breathable. So you're not keeping all that heat in and causing yourself to overheat, because nobody wants to go to the hospital, especially if you're a trans guy that doesn't have your designated gender on your ID. Nobody wants to go to the hospital and be misgendered on top of feeling like crap because you overheated and you needed an IV and this, and it'll suck. I think there was one other thing I said, but I can't remember what I said, and I just filmed this. I'm such an idiot. I don't know. Definitely stay away from the bad stuff. Don't use ace bandages. Don't use tapes. And yeah, guys, if you have any other video suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. Somebody suggested to see some Sims videos, so maybe I'll do something with the Sims for you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, share the video with your friends if you think they would enjoy it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I make a new video every Sunday and Thursday, so I will see you guys in the next video whatever I make. It's awesome.